What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. It is the 26th day of August, and here we are sitting at about $0.0036 with roughly 9 hours left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it, okay? Consolidating. That's what we're doing. We are consolidating. Let's actually look at this with Coinbase here. Hold on, I just got an update I want to see. Cool, that's interesting. I'm going to look at that later, but that's not related to OnyxCoin, so I'm going to move on. Anyways, hold on there. There we go. Okay. $0.0036 right now. 9 hours left in the day. We are consolidating here still. It looks kind of like we've broken out, right? Like you've got these higher lows and lower highs, and it looks like you've broken out, but I don't think this is a breakout. I think we're still just in this consolidation range. It's like a false breakout. No volume came in to match that, so it just doesn't look like a breakout move. To me, it looks like we're still in this range. Maybe we're more in a range like this. Perhaps we double bottom. Perhaps we're in a horizontal range overall. It just takes some time to see, but this does seem like a false reaction, which if you're consolidating and you have a false breakout one way, you typically move quickly in the opposite direction. So a false breakout to the downside could incentivize a rather rapid movement back above 0.04 and beyond. We look at this here on the 1 hour time frame. Let's get our bearings with our indicators here. Little relative double bottom opportunity here, holding the floor at 0.0352, which is good. The RSI is bearish. It's kind of in a weird looking downtrend, right? Lower lows, that looks normal, but the lower highs are kind of odd. Lower lows, lower highs here. It makes sense that we're getting oversold. And whenever we get oversold, we would likely see a push down. The question is, if we get oversold and we do push down, do we hold the floor here at 0.0352 or do we break through that? If we break through this level here, I might start to, at that point, call for an actual breakout to the downside. And if we do break out to the downside, where might we find support? Well, as history has suggested, that would be a lower low overall, so we probably find support below 0.0286. But I'm kidding. I don't think we're going to go below that low personally. The next target area would be the 0.5 or the golden ratio. So 0.032, 0.033, 0.0346 if we don't find support at any of these levels. And that's still grounds for a kind of fake out, right? If we were to like break out of this range overall and we only went down here, that's grounds for a fake out and we could still move higher. So I'm not saying that we will move lower. Those are just, 0.032, 0.036, that kind of area is where, I'm sorry, 0.034. That's the area that we could go to find support. If we don't move down and instead we move up, if we are looking to break out of this downward sloping trend in the RSI right now, maybe we move up, we don't get oversold. We've already been oversold. We do have a mature downtrend here in this 1 hour RSI. We could be set up to break out higher. If we do move up higher, likely, again, I would expect this is the result of an overall fake out here, and we'd probably see a rapid movement that takes us back above these highs here. If not exactly to these highs, we find some resistance, some turbulence, find support at prior resistance, and then we continue to rally. However it looks, one fell swoop, more methodical, whatever the case may be. Stochastics are reset, ready to go. They do look bearish though. MACD also looks bearish. He just started flipping red, so my money would be that we move to the downside. Again, the question is not are we moving up or are we moving down? My thoughts are that we're probably going to move down, but the real question is, how far down do we go? I would prefer it if we held these lows, but if not, I've already given you an outline of what to expect. Okay, 4 hour time frame here, looking at this. RSI is giving us lower lows. We do have higher lows in the price. That's not a bad thing. Stochastics are reset. The 4 hour looks a lot more bullish than the 1 hour. So I would like to take back what I said. I was like, what I said a second ago on the 1 hour time frame was that the question is not, is it going to move up or move down? I'm thinking it moves down. The question is just how low. I'm going to open up the question of, is it going to move up or move down? I don't know actually. This looks pretty neutral here, and with what we've got here, we have cooled off a lot on the 4 hour time frame. I don't think we have an uptrend or anything like that. We don't really have a downtrend either. The stochastics are reset. The MACD is also kind of reset, ready to bounce as well. You're getting lower lows in the MACD with higher lows in the price. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know. That actually doesn't look too bad. and then we're holding the 382 as support. Maybe we do bounce from here. The 4 hour looks a lot better than the 1 hour. I'll say that much. I will say that much. Daily time frame here. Let's see. Rejecting the overbought zone is never good, right? That's kind of what we did here on the second prod there 2 days ago on the 23rd there, 3 days ago. Stochastic's coming down. MACD looks like it wants to cross above the 0, but we could also be finding turbulence here. To me, what this says is a breakout is coming. Likely it's coming to the upside, but we might have more time to consolidate. So I'm seeing some conflicting things in the charts. We could be ready to move up now. It's fine if we do. I'm okay with that. I hope you're okay with that. But we did spend a lot of time here before. It wouldn't be crazy if we spent another week here or less, or maybe even a little bit more, and then maybe broke out. And in that week, we could see lower prices, finding supported prior resistance, stuff like that. Develop this retrace a little bit more, and then we start to break out. But I would expect either by the end of this month, if not the first week of September, that we do break out and we move higher, and we'll likely see a either similar move here to what we had bringing us up here. Let's assume that we have a lower price. Let's just be conservative. That'd take us just below 0.005, or, and I think more likely, we'd see a stronger move. We'd likely see a stronger move, so something that could be, a little bit bigger, could be double in size, it could be a lot bigger. We know how OnyxCoin likes to move. The ultimate goal would be to get above this high here at 0.0865. If we can do that, we officially end the bear market for OnyxCoin. We officially are out of a downtrend, and we're really not that far away from here. I know it's like 100%, it's like 150% away from where we are now, but that can be a day for OnyxCoin. It just depends on what we do from here. So I got nothing else. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.